welcome back to Thief 2, the Metal Age. This is Mission 6, First City, Bank and Trust. This is the bank mission, one of the big ones from this game. Probably one of the ones, if you've played it, I'm assuming most people who are watching these have played Thief 2, then this is probably right up there as one of your favorites, right? I mean, this is certainly one that I look forward to with great enthusiasm, and then by the end of it, I'm always embarrassed about how poorly I did relative to my goals. Speaking of goals, we can take a look at the objectives here. Pretty simple. We need to get inside the bank. We do need to get to the Hall of Records and learn out where the mechanists have their safety deposit box. We need to get that recording and get out. Don't kill anybody. Seems pretty simple, but as this map indicates, there is just a lot going on in this mission. The developers, I mean, for a mission which is basically break into a building, take something, and get out of it, you know, how many different ways do you want to be able to access this, right? There's I don't know, it feels like half a dozen ways to get in. And there's 3 floors, there's roof access, there's a basement, and we need to traverse a fair chunk of it just to complete those basic objectives. But we don't necessarily need to get any loot a requirement in particular. Nevertheless, of course, we're still going to try to get as much as is reasonable. So the vault's on the northwest side, but we do need to go here. We don't need to go here first necessarily. I think you can leave this for the end, but we do need to go into the Hall of Records. So I like to get this off the list soon. In terms of stuff we have, we've got 6 flash bombs, a couple lockpicks. I've got a tip here, and I always buy these just so to see a bit about what they're trying to communicate about the lore of the city. This one is a pretty useless one, though. This guy, we gave him 25 gold just so he can tell us they have tile in the bank. Okay, fair enough. We've got the key to the safety deposit box. We've got a healing potion. And we've got 3 scouting orbs. So anytime I can get on the roof, I just love it. So over here's the vault. Now, we can get into the bank by dropping down. I think it's right here. Yeah, there's a balcony right there. And I don't think we need a key to get in there. We might just be able to open the door or pick it at most. But at any rate, getting in right close to the vault is not that useful because we do need to get to the records area. Now, Thief 4, it's not called Thief 4, but the 2014 version of Thief included as a bit of a nod to this mission a bank-themed DLC. They included a bank you could break into, but it just pales in comparison to this one. So in here, so here's our objective complete. We got into the bank, good for us. This is a part that I really, really have a hard time with. There's something about the mantling onto these rafters, so I'm going to give it a shot. We're possibly going to die. I don't know, but yeah, we're going to see how this works out. Let me get an arrow. Not there, I guess. And then I'm going to run and jump to it, hopefully. Nope. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, these ropes, you can't trust them. Just bounced off a rope. Now, I don't know if I'm going to bump up against this guy as he walks past me. Alright, so already things are not going to plan, but at least I didn't die for whatever reason. That was really unfair. Okay, so change of plans. We are now looting this area of the bank. Alright, this is we've got an an iron beast here. Yes, a big one. Alright, we haven't seen those guys before, really. They are different than the little golden guys because they can fight.
Some people in this city are too rich for their own good. Lucky they have me to give them a hand.
Alright, now he stops there. We could, if we wanted, put him out of commission with a couple water arrows into that boiler. But I think the guards react to that. So we are going to avoid doing that when possible. Okay. Okay. Sounds like we're having a little conversation triggered over in the next room.
Sorry, Mr. Marin. I didn't know you were staying late tonight.
Of course I am, you imbecile! How else are the Rothschild papers to be finished? Magic spells?
Well, sir, they don't tell us the hours of the bankers who pay for the spare offices.
Oh, really? That's very fascinating. Please, tell me more particulars about guard duties.
Well, do you know about guard changing procedures?
Just get out of my office.
Alright, so we're going to have another patroller here. He's got a key. We might be able to shut off this hall light. But I think he's going to come through here. Let's see. Alright, as usual, I'm not going to read these out. You can just pause if you would like to get a sense of it. Alright, so most of these are just giving a bit of lore. Now, I do know that we have to go back in the direction of that large meeting room area so we can get to the records hall. He's going to go in that room. May give us time to head up here. Now, there is a secret over here, if I remember. Is there loot in there? Oh, let's just run. Take a look. So that's the sound of the eye seeing us. Okay, there's nothing. That's like a second alert, I would say. That's not really helpful at all. But down here, there is, I believe, some loot right near that mechanical eye. But in here, okay, some moss arrows. Let's see, we started with 10. Oh, 4 of them, fantastic. Another healing potion. And a speed potion. So glad to see healing because, again, if we're going to be doing more rope stuff, I don't know what it is. This mission in particular seems very, very buggy with the rope arrows. Yeah, I can see a goblet right there. You know, I'm going to go ahead and use one of my tools. Use a moss arrow. I do want to wait for the guard to come through here. There we go. Alright, so this is the mission where the scouting orbs are the most useful. Just to get the timing down. Alright, now we need to figure out where that archer guard with the key is. And inside this room to the right, there's one of the bank workers. Or one of the noblemen, I guess. I mean, he's clearly meant to be an upper crust kind of guy. But I think there's some loot to be had in there. We just want to figure out if we're going to blunder into Benny on the way. Alright, I think his key is going to get into this room. There's another guard in here. Alright, some very funny dialogue about to occur. Okay, yes. Camera in here. Some more loot behind the bar. We'll wait here. We do need to get the key. Maybe it's on his way back. I could have sworn he had some funny reactions. Oh, I guess not. I could have sworn at every light he would sort of stop and bark something like, "What again? What again?" and just, you know, repeat it for every light that we turned out. But I guess not. Okay, so here we can see down into this central area. This is the main entrance of the bank. The machines are going to get a little loud here, especially as we start moving around the walking ones. But there is some loot down there. Kind of high risk. I think we can shut this stuff off. So, you know, maybe we'll deal with that at some point if we get the opportunity. Okay, I guess that doesn't do it. Oh, just weren't close enough. So we're hearing here, this is kind of a central area. Up above, there's also a guard patrolling. Alright, and I think we'll just shut this thing right off. He's got, yeah, same key. No loot in here? Huh. I guess he was just doing some random work. So yeah, we could head over to that wing. See if I can figure out where that is. So we were just, I guess we're here. That'll take us over into this area. I think we want to head back up north, really. We need to get over to the Hall of Records. So back towards the meeting hall. And we got 14 water arrows, which doesn't feel quite like enough. So I'm a little hesitant to put that torch out. We're here now. So that room will take us into... Actually, this is kind of a good area to be. I mean, it's a terrible area. If I remember, this central stairwell is very tricky, but it might be good to get in there, get up to the 3rd floor, and start dealing with some problems. I think some security stuff. I think we can do that even now without any particular key. So maybe that's what I'll do. He's not coming over here, right? Okay, good. Alright, and I can never remember which of these are patrolled. Alright, I guess we better get used to where the flash bombs are.
Strange noises.
Alright. We've got a patrolling, smaller little bot there. Yes, I think this is a good place to be, actually. So, there's a guard right up there, I think. Or maybe he's right below us. Get a sense of how they're moving around. So he goes up to the top there and stops. Yeah, that is a guard right there. Okay. So can I get in behind him? I remember being able to. Okay. That door will just open without a pick. guards stopped. I've got a few seconds, maybe. Marble, okay. We will go ahead and see if I can get a moss arrow up there. Sounded like there's another guard inside that room. And then I think up here also we've got the little patrolling robot that we're hearing. Yep. He comes to the door. He turns around. He goes back down that way. So this might be a decent time to go as soon as he turns. All right, we've got our moss. Oh, geez. We've got another guard coming, though. Okay. Now over there is the security area. It doesn't say that, but I'm pretty sure you can learn about that in one of the books you can find. Right to our right, down that way, is the Hall of Statues, which has some stuff going on. There's some secrets to find. There is some loot at the end of it, if I remember correctly, but there's also some very difficult security to get past. So I'm not sure if we'll be trying that. We'll see. We'll go down this way first. See what we can make happen down here. And then we do need to get going on the actual mission. Okay, now he actually went all the way through the door. Last time, it seemed like he just opened it and then turned around. And that other guard's taking his sweet time, too. All right. This is where you screw up. You're like, okay, it's been long enough. Surely it's been long enough. I can just go. All right, I hear coming back. Here comes the guard. Yep. He's going to go a ways down the hall there. This little guy, again, is blind. So as long as we don't make any noise, we should be just fine. Fantastic. Now that plate looks like loot. Yes, indeed. All right, security offices. And we can find some readables in here. All right, so we're getting a bit about the vault door. And the problem with the current vault door is that we can actually, well, we can actually get through it, right? So this is telling us basically how to do that. Manipulate the time lock to cause the vault to open ahead of schedule. Okay, pretty straightforward. I don't think we need to keep any of this. Here we go. So this is just the lobby camera control, I guess. You know, which is fine. That'll make it so that we can actually get some stuff out of there if we happen to go through. Guard. Yep, there he is. I'm not sure if he comes in here.
Should have joined the army. Yeah, you get medals for rewards now. Get to march around outside.
Alright, either he caught a sight of me or somebody else did, but just keep back. So I'm thinking, since we dealt with a lobby security, and that means we kind of have some incentive to check that out, I'm less inclined to try the Hall of Statues. All right, let's see what this... All right. So, you walk right down the middle, you're good. If you walk on either side, you're going to bump into a trap, which I believe opens part of, well, that giant square starburst pattern. There's some security stuff there. Straight ahead again, there are some offices, there are some things to do. But, let's see. Given that I don't have any invisibility potions, which I think you can pick up from elsewhere in the bank, it just doesn't seem like it would be a useful thing to try for. On the other hand, these guys are going to be gone for a while. So, you know, let's check it out. There's something in one of these statues. There's a secret. I can never remember where it is. It's on the pillar or something. And I also cannot remember exactly what it does. I think it opens a door in one of these distant offices. There's the little robot coming back, I think. I don't think there's anything in either of these two side rooms. But you can hear the security camera already. And that guard, when he comes back, is going to come into that room on the marble. I don't think he's going to come in here. But straight ahead, we've got some cameras. And if we hook right, go down the hallway and around here, we can get into an office with some stuff, if I remember correctly. And, you know, I've got a bunch of flash bombs. We may give it a shot. The problem with this area is that there are actually two cameras, both kind of covering the same ground, and you know, it's very easy to get caught by both of them. So this is where a speed potion might be good. Maybe not on the way in, although I don't know. I guess we'll see. I want to wait for this guard to come back out, get a sense of the length of his patrol. Camera way down there. One right there. Alright, that stopped. Got to the yellow. And there's another one. He's coming back. So we can listen for the footsteps, also to tell how good of a job we did at the moss.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go up and tell him. One more guard.
Okay. Right. Oh, nope, that triggered the alarm. So, let's see if anything comes of it. It's going to stop at some point. Alright, there we go. They gave up. Guards didn't get alerted, apparently. Again, the goal here is to try to avoid knockouts. But there was no avoiding that one. Alright, now that also has opened up this secret room. Let's see, oh, there's a flare. Fantastic. Exactly what I need. Alright, in here, what do we have? Alright, well, it's a secret. Anything here at all? Okay, we've got a ring. That's good. Just that, though. Looks like a candle. And a ring. Okay. And a flare. So, we'll see if this chest makes it worthwhile. Alright. You know, another 100 or so. So we got rid of the guard up here, and I feel like I don't want to use any more resources. especially since when the alarms went off, there's basically no consequence. I think if the guard had come out then, we would have been in trouble. And I don't think there's much down that way either, so this is not a super lucrative part of the map. The only thing I'm worried about now is if the guard who walks down the Hall of Statues is standing right there. If he is, we may be in a bit of trouble. Let's see. It is possible to get the timing right, even without a speed potion. All right, he's going to give up in a minute. Let's see. Now, that would have been a good time to go, because the one farther away is a little slower. Alright, that was great. It works well when you can see them, of course. So now we're listening very carefully for that guard to come back this way. And I'm going to hide right here and just wait. What I also don't know is where that little
Hello?
iron beast is. Alright, that worked surprisingly well. I should have grabbed my rope arrow, though. Alright, we do have moss down here, so actually I may be good.
Can't ever find anything.
Alright. So, now the question is, do we want to go back the way we came, or do we want to proceed around here? I think back the way we came is the safest route, honestly. We'll find ourselves on in this part of the world fairly soon. And that could have gone a lot worse. So, you know, we got the alarms triggered. I think he goes into this door.
Didn't
No.
that just get replaced this morning?
Jeez. Okay, so always check, because that would have told me that this was just a supply closet.
They can seek out evil and keep me from harm's way. Auditory indications I have not determined.
This is a bit of a weird area. There's that depressed plate. There's a bomb thrower there, and then the glass window, of course, through which that giant machine can see. So this is kind of a bad way to go. You can get over it. That other guard should be coming through here and down into that room. There's the meeting hall. There's our rope arrow. Our ill-fated rope arrow. So we're going to try a rope arrow again. We'll try that. Alright, that worked fairly well. Alright, so we'll wait for that to turn back. We want to get into that little double door. And I don't think this is locked. Oh, okay, good. All
Now
right,
to
that
find
was
some useful information.
just enough for us to be detected. But not to raise the alarm, so... we're up to 579. We are going to get, you know, more loot than that, of course. But here's where we need to go to tick off our objective about finding the security deposit box in the vault itself. So, storage box number 11. I guess we can keep this. So now it's really we could just go to the vault and leave. In order to get into the vault, though, we do need to go down into the basement. Now, we could find this out by going to the vault, or trying to get in, finding that it is inaccessible, and then having to kind of retrace our steps. So instead of that, let's see, do I want to head back out kind of the way we came in and go in through the basement window? Or go, let's see, I'm right here. I think we can get into the basement. Yeah, down here. We just need to get down to the first floor. I think it's possible. Again, with this mission, there are just so many ways to go about your business. Now, I can't remember if there's enough shadow over there. There might be. Alright. I probably don't need to put this out, actually. If it's just little, the little machines, then they're not going to be seeing us. So we could go downstairs. Let's see, we're on floor 2. If we go downstairs here, then we can go to the basement stairs. So that's I think the right move. I also don't think there's any more loot in that direction. So there's another way in.
And before you listen, it pleases the winner. Please, carers.
Where is he gonna go? Okay, that's actually fine, I think. Oh, right, we've got a camera in here. Where is he? Where is he? He's not coming upstairs yet. I think he's right under me. Ah, here we go. Okay. He's gonna stop there. He can't quite see me.
What's that I see? Nothing. I'm too tense.
So he's going down to the basement. He's going to have a longish patrol down there. Alright, this is good, though. We can just see when the eye turns away. Alright. I'd like to get my scouting orb back, but honestly, we've got 2 more. Oh, good, a flare. Which way to go? Ah, there's no real map of the basement. Okay, so I have no idea. We'll figure it out soon enough. Maybe down this way. Okay, he's just gonna stand there. Right, so this is the way. This is the way you can get in or out, actually, from the beginning of the mission. You can get right in through this window, down into the basement, and take care of the vault immediately. So, you know, I guess that's not actually a bad way to go. All right, but this takes us down into another very tricky area. But there is some loot in here, so it might be worth it. There's a camera there. There's a guard, I think, that comes in and out of that door. There's some loot up that way. This also gives access onto the lobby. But honestly, maybe it's better to avoid this room. Okay, I'm screwed. Yep. It's not worth it. Wow. Guards are just really uninterested, aren't they? try to get in here. The key doesn't work.
What was that noise?
Wow, did that... Okay. It came right from over there. So, yeah, a lot of loot down in here. Well, maybe not a lot. It feels like it might be a lot. Let's see, I think we need this to, yeah, to access that purse. Up to 849, not a ton. The alarm has stopped at least. Alright, and again, just pausing this. This is just giving us some backstory about some of the competition between these nobles for the position of Master Banker. Kind of sounds like he's in that other room that we were just in with the security. And over here gets us to the lobby. Now, this will get us back inside that room, back down to the basement. And by far that's going to be the well, I say the easiest. We're probably going to raise the alarm again going back through here, but there is another guard. Maybe right above us, actually.
Who's over there?
Oh, no. Just the guy who I should have been watching out for all along.
Oh, well. Back to work.
We can get in there. Then quickly nab into the lobby, get what we can, come back to the basement, disable the vault, go get it. Certainly not the most efficient run of this. Okay, he's just waiting right there.
Nobody better be taffing around down here. Must be one of them grubbers again.
No idea what grubbers are, so that'd be interesting to look into. Okay, this is not lobby security, apparently. Alright, is this going to work? I think it will. Although, the fact that it's not changing. There we go. Now he'll give up. There we go, just in time. Okay, we can't shut this one off, sadly, but we can get those last few coins, get over to that shady area, get into the lobby. And by then, maybe I'll have changed my mind about what's the best way to get back to the basement. So, does anybody patrol down here? I know there's guards who can be on the balconies overlooking.
Indications I have not determined.
That's right, you have not determined. Alright, I should have been much more careful in retrospect. But hearing footsteps on tile. There's a guard right up there right now. Okay. Right. Is this... Okay, this is shady. I thought I remember there being a corner I could hide in here. So we can clean this out. This is more than I was expecting to do. Okay, healing potion. Oh yeah, the light switch. There we go.
What's over there?
Oh, okay, there's a guard that patrols.
Gotta stay on my toes anyway.
Yeah, that side of the room looks a lot brighter. So let's check our map, see where we're at. We're right in here. We could head through this area into the Great Hall into the basement relatively easily. There are some guards and beasts patrolling in here. Yeah. Let's try the chests. Alright, I think this will be fine. I think that guard is going to be gone for long enough. about this room, this east room? Takes us here. Takes us to stairs. Okay, this is the... I think this is that central stair area. So I don't want to go in there. We will not follow the guard that way. I mean, there may be some stuff. It is just a hallway. So I think the best thing might be to follow this iron beast, or at least get a sense of what's down that way. He comes out here, he stops. Can run over here, hide out for a bit, get some stacks of coins. Footsteps. So we'll wait. So it's not just the little bot, it is a guard as well. Get through there, we're going to want to aim for the central one, I think. Okay, so that's just none of these are good options. Oh, there's a light switch.
Not this time.
So what I'll want to figure out is if
Didn't sound like refs this
he's
time.
the same guard as this guy. Probably not. Okay. I should have gotten caught there. Looks like there's another guard coming this way too. Alright. We'll give this a moment. I think we're going to have at least one guard coming back through. There's that little robot as well, unless he's stuck somewhere. But this room, let's see. I mean, this might work. Although, if I remember correctly, there's something bad. Maybe it's this next room over. It's hard to keep it straight, but I think there may be another trapped area. We'll check it out when the next guard comes through.
Boundary mother and said, "Thou art the child of my endeavors. Follow me, and thou shalt inherit the earth."
Okay, yes, this is a bad area. I think. see any loot in here. So I'm thinking not much point. Back down here. I think in this room.
What's that?
Oh shit.
How'd you get in here?
Okay, there we go. Okay, okay. Didn't think he was going to be coming back through. Where am I now? Okay, in there is our way down to the basement again. It sounded like that guard said, "I've just seen a body." So maybe we need to dump this guy now and get out. Ah, jeez, of course I can't dump him in the shadowy area. I wonder if he was actually talking about the camera seeing a body. Just get out of here. We need to get this vault figured out. I think back in this part we're not going to run into human guards. Maintenance machines. Alright, a bunch of blind little guys. Can't remember if there's loot in these side rooms. Okay, do I want to be down here? Yeah. We'll have to come back here. There's a water arrow down there. But this is really the way on. Authorized personnel only. Okay, now there's some traps around here. There's, as you can see, these niches in the walls, and I can't remember how they go off. What we will want to do is head down to the right. We're looking for pressure plates. There's one of the larger machines. We're very close now. Right ahead there. Let's see, what part of the floor is the pressure plate? I think if we stay in the shadow here, we're going to run into it. I think this block directly in front of us. So if we go around it, we might be good. And yeah, out of that iron plating in the wall, we get a a bomb thrower, I think. Fortunately, this is slow. Alright, so we're in here. This is the mechanism of the vault, and right above there you can see the problem. So there's the vault door, there's that iron bar connected to this. So we need to get in
What a
here.
weird contraption. Let's see what these controls do.
Yeah, this is the thing that you just... Okay. I've spent a lot longer trying to figure that out in the past, so... The bar comes down, and now we can get into the vault. Let's see, can I see camera? Yeah, okay. I don't know what this does. Okay. Probably shouldn't have messed around with it, but right now it's just back up to the first floor. Now, since we've already messed around with the lobby, I'm feeling pretty good about the amount of loot we've got. 1450. I mean, there's a lot more than that. I think there's something like 3,000 in the bank in total. Right, so we already tried these chests. So, I guess I could... Since we grabbed a couple of more water arrows... Put this out. Very helpful. We could get our scouting orb back if I really wanted it, but if we look kind of straight ahead of where we're looking right now, the Great Hall, I think, has some stuff. This also allows us access up to the second floor, which, again, we have hardly touched on the west side. We've done the first and second floor pretty thoroughly on the eastern half, but there is some stuff over here, so I think the Great Hall should be our next stop. Try to get up to the second floor, clear out some of these loot items, and work our way over to the vault. I guess that's the plan. Alright, this guard right there. He's not the only one who's in this room. Yeah, because there are patrollers. So we'll see if he's going to come in this direction.
Again, seems like they're always replacing these things.
Okay, didn't notice that guy. He'll head back down though pretty soon. And straight through here, I mean, we could go right right around to the vault, although it is trickier than it looks. But I think I want to get up. Good to know that he does come this way. But yeah, with that guard positioned right there, I don't want to go down in that door because it's just going to be right in front of his field of vision. I think over here there's some moss or water arrows.
Stand forth and be recognized. Someone there.
I just want to find a nice little shadow here. Okay, there's one. The side rooms off the Great Hall. This would be not a bad one to get into. I'm trying to remember, but do we actually get into the vault? We get into the vault from the first floor, so let's try to go up to the second first.
I don't see anything now.
I think this is just... Yeah, this accesses onto the area where we dropped the body, so probably we don't want to go back there.
Guard duty. Put my finger up and say, I've had enough. That's it. That's
Oh,
all
come
I do.
on. Yeah, we'll worry about that a little bit later. Alright, so we did get seen by the machines through the window there. That light switch is obviously not going to help us because they're already off. So we'll just have to live with their chirping for a little while. Let's make sure I'm not missing anything. If we go back here, yeah, I don't know. There may possibly be some loot up here, but I don't think there's a lot. So I think I'll avoid this area. We head west. We go... maybe we can sort of take out these rooms. See what we can figure out. I don't think that guard has a key, but I do want to check. Kind of looks like it does, actually. Okay, thankfully that machine didn't see us. Okay, it's just one of those keys. Alright.
Halt!
What?
Is someone there?
Jeez. Alright, so this could be a way out. There's a balcony there, which I think we saw from the roof. So that's one option. Let's shut the lights off. This tunnel takes us down into, well, into a room that we were just in when we got caught, actually. There we go.
I give thanks to my arms, with them I make the world best rich. Behold the work today.
All right.
Night shift again, eh, Mark? You piss off the master banker or what?
Nah, I'd rather the night watch. It's quiet, and I don't have to bow and scrape to the customers. Let me carry your heavy, heavy gold for you, lady fat bottom.
Here, let me take some of that nasty, heavy stuff off your hands. Done, sweet.
Yeah, and see the bosses aren't around to listen to us talking at night either.
I have heard something.
All right, we're going to get at the vault this way. But before we do, I think I'll head back to that door. All right, the tile footsteps just threw me off, but I think we're safe to go over there. Okay, yep, this is where we came. Alright, as you can see down there, this is just a very heavily guarded area. A couple of alarms, machines, several guards. So it'll be tricky even the way we're going, but I think that's the best option. Now here you can see down there is a little vase. Wondering if it's worth trying to get it from here. There are these gates, though, that wall off certain parts of the bank, and I haven't figured out exactly, you know, the best way to deal with them.
What's that?
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Guess it's nothing now.
Alright, let's see. We probably don't even want to be here, actually. So, which way did that guard go? I think he just went down there. And I guess the thing to do is what my instinct was telling me, just go for the vault.
Strange. Thought there was something there.
Okay, so now the question is, can we get over there without killing ourselves, without alerting the machine?
Flaming foundry, thou hast formed me, and I will return to thee one day. Until then, I am my father's child. Auditory integration, I have not determined.
Oh my gosh.
Blessed are the forged ones, for they know no fear and are fueled by Paris.
Jeez, ropes in this mission are stressing me out. Okay, and I think we'll have to come back this way, or we may want to, but we'll see. Alright, we may have the key for this. No.
Who's noising about then?
Now, straight ahead into this large room, there's going to be a couple of the large beasts. Probably coming over any time now. I don't think there's loot over there. Let's see, there's definitely a speed potion. But nah, let's just, let's leave that alone. You gotta keep an eye out on this guard. Okay, and I think we can get in a nice shadow here, yes. Okay, yeah, no point, I don't think, in going over there. And there's the vault. But we do have something to deal with first. Let's wait for these guys. Alright, that camera is actually just looking pretty fixedly at the door of the vault. Shut that right off. And then we just need to watch out for facing.
Now I know I'm a master thief. Waltzing right into a bank vault. Time to find the recording.
Alright. So we've got, I think, 3 levels. Number 11 is, of course, at the top there. Right up there, I guess. And so we need to get an elevator up there. I guess we could shut the vault door, but I don't know if that's going to help us all that much. To that ladder, of course. And it's going to be loud, so do have 6 moss arrows. So what's the best way? Probably to go right to that guy, although we can use the shadow on this side, so let's do that. Yeah, let's just one more. Only him. I don't think there's a camera on the 3rd floor. Alright, that mantle worked fine. Now we just go over to number 11 and get our key out. Let's go ahead and use the key to lock it back up. Alright, now we can leave. And in fact, if we get too close to the walls in a few places, the mission will just end, because I think we've completed everything. So, we do have to be a little careful if we were to want to get all of the loot we possibly could. There is the chance of ending the mission prematurely, because what counts as outside is not what you might think necessarily. Alright, so down here. Oh, shoot. Well. They're all going into the vault. I wonder if this is a good time to go, actually.
All right, stop fooling around. Where are you?
Electric intruder. It shall not be. I have found unauthorized electric intruder.
Alright, I think we're good. I mean, obviously we're getting busted all over the place in this mission, but we're in a good position here to get some nice loot items. Okay, here's a slow fall potion for us, which could be handy depending on how we're going to leave. Would have been nice to have at the beginning of the mission, actually. Very low on moss arrows now, but I think this is the place to use them. We've alerted a bunch of people. Okay. Yeah, so he's going to be annoying. I will have to wait for him to turn around just the right way. We want to go this way. We also have to worry about that archer as well as any other mechanical beasts. And he has a very long time at his station. There's also guards that can come out here, so there's just a lot to worry about. I want that archer to be turning away, so this is clearly the wrong time.
Come out, you!
Damn it. Did he see me, or did he just think he saw me?
Find you.
I don't think he's even leaving his post. Alright. Okay, so where are we now? Right here, very close. So this is one of those areas. If I get too close to the wall here, I think the mission's going to end. I'd like, in theory, to get around here because I remember there being some loot around that stairwell. So let's see if we can make that happen.
Someone making noise?
I would guess that key he has is the same as all the other keys that we've had so far, just a silver key. He comes through here and almost immediately gets into that stairwell. Now I think there's a way in there to shut off these security devices. Nope. Yes, right over there. Alright, let's go ahead and douse the torch, because I think there's like a coin. There's a very annoyingly placed piece of loot right on the stairs there, I believe. But, you know, considering it's such small potatoes at this point, I may just go in that direction and kind of forget about that. Although getting upstairs does get you access to some nice rooms, I think.
Can't we get some decent torches around here?
Alright, so the lobby. Oh, we're part of the lobby now. I think We may come back through this very room, but I'm not totally sure. Just never know how these are going to play out, so may as well get it while we're here. Oh, water arrows. Okay. Now, there's one of those gates. Again, I don't know that I can get through that with the key that I have.
Sure, I do not know. I have seen nothing. Harris had frozen me
Alright, that guard's coming down the stairs. Now would be a great time to get onto the stairs. But I don't know that I'm going to be able to get there fast enough. Okay, moss arrows. Yeah, that's nice. The problem is he's going to be coming back into that stairwell area very soon, so we'll be waiting, I think. Yeah, there's a coin like right there on the floor. Jeez. For a second I thought he was coming through here. I want to get up there because there are some nice offices that we can get into. I think it's possible to jump in. I don't know if there's a good place to wait. So he's coming down the stairs. Same key. And again, it's very tricky because he can see through here, of course.
Thought I saw something.
So he's gonna bark. Shoot, what's this? Okay, that's got to be one of his keys. Okay, bad idea. It's probably unlocked. No? Oh, damn it. Okay. No. Oh my gosh. Okay.
You are so dead, pal.
Alright, let's just get out. Just get out. Oh, okay. Okay, that was me. Just run. Just run. We're just gonna get out. Do I need to pick the lock here? This is a fantastic question. Alright, objective complete. Bye, everybody. Oh my gosh. Okay. So yeah, we just almost died in the bank to a giant angry blue machine. Let's take a look at the stats and see just how much we missed. Okay, not as much as I thought. Okay, I thought it was going to be closer to 3,000, 2284. So we only missed 480 of the total. So not too bad. There are some nice lucrative offices on that second floor, if I remember correctly, but we were just in a bad spot. Okay, so in terms of secrets, well, we got both of the secrets. I also was not expecting that. But yeah, this one, this is probably the longest episode, hour and a half to get through, and you could easily spend 2 or 3 hours even in the bank just trying to find everything. So we did what we needed to do. This is one again that I really look forward to at the beginning, with very high goals, very aspirational goals of ghosting through it and getting all of the loot, and it never works out, as you can see. So we're going to move on, though, to the next one, which is a lot less stressful, a lot less interesting, in my view. There's something really attractive, of course, about the bank mission, but not a bad mission on itself, with some funny dialogue and some bit of variety. Blackmail.
It's time for a face-to-face chat with my old friend Sheriff Truart. Work out our differences. Show him the little piece of evidence that I lifted from the Mechanus. I'm sure he'll appreciate the consequences if this were to be made public. Truart was acting for somebody when his cronies ambushed me back at the crippled Burrick Inn. I bet he'll be happy to tell me who that was. It was cocktail night at Truart Estate, which meant I needed to wait until all the guests had cleared out. Truart has beefed up security since becoming sheriff, so breaking in may prove to be a little difficult. Hopefully some drunken guest left me an open door. By the time I find my way in, the sheriff will be fast asleep. I watched the last guest leave about an hour ago, and the servants are no doubt cleaning up while the rest of the house turns in for the night. Now to find my way over that wall.
Blackmail is a more standard sort of, break into a mansion type of mission. And so the enemies we're going to find here are the city guard types, which is always fun. So we need to get to the 3rd floor of the suite of the building, to his bedroom suite, wake up Sheriff Truart, confront him with a recording. All of these objectives are going to change, right? What we do need to do is get 1,100 loot, and with our bank haul, I think that we should have no trouble getting the gear we need to make that happen. We need to get out of here and don't kill anybody, so that's that. Now let's see how much we can purchase. I think there's some nice things for us to buy in the lead up to this, some nice potions in particular. No, I could have sworn there was a slow fall potion. Maybe that's just one we find on our way. Okay, so it's kind of like, what's the point of robbing the bank, because all you can buy at the end of it is this stuff? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. We'll get the tip. We're going to get a bunch of flash bombs. If I know me, I'm going to need some flash bombs. And otherwise, I think we're good. Sure, we'll get the healing in case something goes catastrophically wrong. We'll go for that. That gives us 6 or 9 moss arrows. Yeah, I think that's fine. 10 water arrows should be good. And so we'll jump in to Blackmail. And the first part of it, we start off in the city, actually, sort of in the outskirts. So this is kind of fun, making our way towards the mansion. I'll see you then.